Hey everybody, I'm back with another vlog, and this vlog is going to be a very personal vlog. It's going to be about my coming out story, and I hope that this vlog can maybe inspire somebody to come out or to be more comfortable in their sexuality and to realize, that you're not alone if you're in the closet, especially in the LGBT community. It's very common for a lot of people to be in the closet because they're just not ready, and that's fine. You're not always going to be ready, and you're not always going to be comfortable 100% with your sexuality. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, I am in uniform because I'm kind of stuck on the ship for a little bit. But yeah, so let's get to it. Anyways, I was in high school. I remember the first person I actually told that I was gay was my aunt. The first person that actually the words "I'm gay" came out was, and that's like the hardest part, is actually saying the words even out loud, is "oh, I'm gay." That was the hardest part for me. And I told my aunt on the phone, she was like, "Oh, bitch, I knew you were gay, the fuck." I was over here like, "No, I'm not gay, I'm over here dancing to Britney Spears and stuff, trying to learn the music video dance to Circus. Like, who am I fooling?" And I told my mom, and then my mom's friend, I'm gonna go visit my mom in Washington, and we were at the mall, and my mom's friend, we got home from the mall, and she was like, "I know you're gay." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "At the mall, I saw you checking some guys out." I was like, "Oh my god, like I'm caught, I'm found out." So those are the two people who found out first. And then I remember the third person that found out was my cousin. I let him borrow, I think, my iPod, and it had porn on there, and he saw the history, and then I had to tell him that I was gay, and it was just the first words that were hard was just saying I'm gay. And the background about me, I'm half Filipino and half Polish, but definitely grew up around the Filipino side of my family the most. And when you're Asian, you really don't want to disappoint your family. So that was also kind of hard for me, making it seem like I didn't want them to think it was their fault, because personally, I don't believe anybody has a choice to be gay or not. You're just born that way, honestly. And if you don't believe that, that's whatever, because that's what I believe. I'm not here to debate that. But I definitely came out to my friend. I remember her name is Stacy. She lived right down the road, and I was like, "Bitch, I'm ready to come out." And I was like, "Can you come over?" I just didn't know. I just wanted to get it out, because after I told the first couple people, I was super excited. It feels good. I don't have to hide around certain people anymore. I can talk how I want to talk. I can act how I want to act. And I remember I was like, "How am I going to tell people?" And then I was just, you know what? I'm gonna just put it on Twitter. Because Twitter was really big back then, in high school and everything. So I typed the tweet, "I'm gay, I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, that's on you," in period. And I wrote it up. I just could not tweet it. So I told my friend Stacy, I was like, "Hey girl, can you come over?" And and then I was like, "Girl, I can't send this tweet. I'm just so nervous. I don't know. I have school next week. Oh my god." I think it was before our senior year. And I was just like, "Oh my god, this is just too much." So then she came over, and then we were just looking at it, and then she pressed tweet. And I was like, "Bitch, blah, 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 blah." I was like, "Oh my god, it's too late. I can't take it back." So everyone was super supportive. I was so surprised, because I went to high school in North Carolina. And it's very southern and everything, but everyone was super supportive and super all right with it. And even if they weren't even if they didn't personally believe in it, they made me feel comfortable enough to not feel uncomfortable, which is super important. And if you're watching this and you're not you're not gay or bisexual, lesbian, or you're not identified in the LGBT community, the first thing someone does when they come out to you is, obviously, if they're not out publicly and they come out to you and you're one of the first people to know, the main thing you want to do is just let that person know, like, make them comfortable. Because it would suck for somebody to start to really be comfortable in their own skin and their own sexuality and their own person, to come out to you and you're just making them feel so uncomfortable. It's just nothing but discouraging. And you know, I'm one of those stories that I didn't get any pushback, I didn't get any hate, and I'm lucky, you know, because I hear people tell me their stories, and it's just so sad to listen to those kind of stories, and those people are just getting hated on, they're getting beat up, their parents are hitting them, they're getting kicked out. I was lucky enough not to have that, you know what I mean? And being in the military and being gay was something I always thought about, that was like, damn, like, I went to boot camp, I didn't tell anybody I was gay. Obviously, like, bitch, you know I'm gay, like, the fuck, the way I act. But I didn't tell anybody. I remember I really did not tell anybody, but I went out to the club and I was with some friends and I had drinks and I started making out with this guy, and all my friends were like, oh, like, they didn't care, like, I saw they didn't care. You know, I'm pretty sure they all knew anyways, like, all my guy friends, my girlfriends and everything, they were like, get it. And, you know, it felt good to not have to hide again who I was in the military. And then I got to my ship, you know, I have not received any type of hate or anything from being gay. And just know that if you're thinking about coming out, that there are so many people who will support you. There's groups on Facebook, there's people who, and my thing is, if you come out and your family disowns you, you lose friends, I'm telling you now, you pick your own family, and there are going to be people who love you, who are, you can build really strong connection and friendships with, that will be your family. I consider a lot of my friends my family. A lot of them. I would do anything for them, and I know they would do anything for me. And I don't want to make this video super long. It's already 7 minutes. I hope you're still watching. Just know that if you want to come out, it's on your own time. It's once you feel comfortable, and once you're comfortable with your sexuality, that you feel like you're ready to come out. And I promise you, it will be life-changing, hopefully positively. It might suck in the beginning. Yeah, you might lose some friends, you might lose some family, but in the long run, once you can learn to be comfortable in your own skin and in your own sexuality and your own self, you just live a much better life. A much better, that's definitely not correct English, but I don't give. Try not to cuss. Period. I have a lot of best friends, like, and I can just be myself. But hopefully, you know, you guys can get a little inspiration from this video. It's not one of those videos or stories where it sounds off all sad and everything. I've had a really good experience, and I hope if you come out, you have a really good experience. And I just, sorry, I get like super like worked up about it because I'm a huge supporter, obviously, of the LGBT community. And thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like it, subscribe, share, maybe share to somebody who you feel like could actually use this video. I hope you guys have a good time, a good night, a good day whenever you're watching this. And yeah, bye. That was so gay. Bye.